Hello, welcome to Wellness Wednesday, and I am Jerry Keir with Complete Nutrition Alliance. I'm a certified natural health provider and a digestive enzyme specialist. And today I ask you, have you ever dealt with nagging gut issues? Like bloating, discomfort, and that constant inflammation that just will not go away? Or maybe you're recovering from an old injury and you want better support for your body's natural healing? Well, today we're talking about something very exciting, oral BPC-157. It is a peptide that is gaining a lot of attention for its potential to help with gut healing and overall recovery. So let's break it down. BPC-157 stands for Body Protection Compound 157. It is a short chain of amino acids, so tiny peptide fragments, or tiny peptides, of course, but tiny protein fragments naturally made by the protective substance found inside of your gastric juices or in your stomach liquid. So think of it like your body's built-in repair crew. In research, mostly animal studies so far, the BPC-157 has shown it can speed up healing, calm down inflammation, and support tissues in the gut and beyond. It's been studied for things like protecting your stomach lining, helping with ulcers, and aiding to recover your digestive system. Most peptides don't work well when they are taken in pill form because the stomach acid destroys them before they can do whatever they're supposed to be doing. So, however, the oral BPC-157 is different thanks to a smart patented delivery system using natural ingredients. So they've teamed up the BPC-157 with lactoferrin, a natural protein found in things like milk. However, there's no milk in this peptide. And it acts like a safe carrier for the peptide. It helps the peptide to stick to and get absorbed through the lining in the mouth and the lower intestines. Plus, it is wrapped in liposomes, which are tiny protective bubbles made from fats that shield it from the stomach acid. This means more of the good stuff can reach where it is needed, especially in the gut. So no needles are required at all, just a convenient oral form. And so here's a little packet, and you just tear off the top and put it in your mouth and take it down. So it's oral, no needles. That's awesome. So what can it actually do? The strongest evidence, of course, points towards amazing support in the gut and the digestion. So it does help to reduce inflammation in the GI tract. Think of like less swelling and less irritation. It promotes healing of the gut lining, which can be damaged from things like stress. Like we all have a lot of stress that damages gut lining. So the BPC-157 can help with repairing that. And then repairing from certain medications like NSAIDs, like ibuprofen and aspirin, or drinking alcohol, or conditions that are leading to leaky gut. So research has shown that it protects against damage, of course, of the NSAIDs. And it also helps to close up fistulas, which are abnormal connections between tissues, and it speeds up recovery after gut surgery or injury, as shown in animal models, of course, because the gut and brain are also so closely connected. You know, that famous gut-brain axis. Better gut health often improves mood, less brain fog, and feeling more balanced overall. Many users are reporting less stomach and gut pain, better digestion, and reduced bloating, and a calmer, more positive mood. So some people also notice relief from aches or chronic injuries, elsewhere in the body, like joints in the muscle. But results are going to vary, and it's not a guarantee for the outcomes. But of course, the most reliable perks are in the gut health. So this is not just hype. It has been decades of research have been done on the BPC-157, mostly in animal studies, of course, and it helps to help cells that have been damaged or helps them from damage. So, and it stabilizes the intestinal barrier, and it supports healing in the tough scenarios like NSAID toxicity and fistulas. So one review highlighted how it counters the leaky gut issues after irritants hit the system. It's even been in early clinical trials for inflammatory bowel conditions like ulcerative colitis where it appears to be safe. So this being said, while promising, much of the evidence is, of course, from labs and animal work, human studies are limited, and more research, of course, is always being needed to confirm the full body effects of oral use. And of course, it is not a miracle drug because no peptides ever replace lifestyle. And I can help you with that to get on the right path with the proper lifestyle. So just know, before you try any peptides, you want to talk to your doctor, especially if you have any health conditions or take medications. And BPC-157 is not an FDA approved drug, and individual results, of course, may vary. So always choose a high quality peptide from a reputable source. Give me a call. These are made in the US, shipped in the US properly, on cold pack, so they are going to be a viable source of a peptide when you receive it. And I am here to walk alongside of you when you're using them, so you're not like stranded out there on your own. So in the world where gut issues affect so many of us, the BPC-157 offers a very intriguing natural feeling option to support the gut's own healing powers, especially in digestion, inflammation, and the vital gut-brain connection. So thank you so much for watching. And if you have any questions, be sure and drop them into the social media wherever you're watching this. I will be glad to get back with you, or you can give me a phone call at 303-815-3567, and I will answer your questions and get your peptides on order for you today and get you on the road to recovery. Always remember to live with vitality. Jerry with Complete Nutrition.